for some time, and Kenya has always been that safe haven, not just for the DRC, for people in DRC, for Ugandans, Tanzanians, Rwandans, and Burundians. Seeing the Kenyan embassy in Kinshasa being attacked, do you understand that kind of feeling or sentiment that probably Kenya is not really liked that much?
Yeah, I thank you so much for having me. It's very sad, you know, DRC was the second employment I had in my life. When I worked with the UN mission there, it was then called MONUC, and now it's called MINURSO. And I think it's very unfortunate what is going on in Congo, because some people in that country have been born in war. And listening even today, this morning, to the BBC, you hear people saying that, why do we have to, I am 47 years old. I was born and literally I got into war as a child soldier, and my children have never seen anything like peace. The children of ministers and presidents are not in the army and so on. It's very unfortunate what is happening in Congo. The North Kivu situation, where M23, which is thought to be aligned to the Rwanda, and Rwanda thinks that there is a group which is trying to persecute the Congolese Tutsis. So I think the war in Congo is a continuation of what happened in Rwanda, and if it's not contained well, it might, you know, spill over to Burundi, because you saw the president of DRC didn't attend that meeting of yesterday with the president, which was chaired by the president, and also the president of Burundi didn't attend. And you can see that the two countries, the three countries, Rwanda, Burundi, and DRC, might be joined in another war, which might spill over to become a serious ethnic cleansing. I think it's very unfortunate, but I think that we need to go back. Kenya needs to be a neutral arbiter. When I worked there, Kenya didn't have active troops, but we had military observers who are very loved by the locals there, and the situation there was one of the worst. You know, I think then we had almost 56,000 UN troops in that country, and Kenya was very loud. But I don't think that is the same situation now. If you see the embassy, which is Kinshasa, is almost 1,500 kilometers away from Goma. You see the embassy.
Do you understand that kind of sentiment, that Kenya is no longer seen as a neutral arbiter in such matters? A role that we've played for quite a long time, and we've done so well with it.
I think, yeah, I think it started from when we handled the transition from President Kabila to now to Tshisekedi, and you realize that it's only the Kenyan leaders who attended that inauguration ceremony in Kinshasa. From all of Africa. Most of the SADC countries avoided the inauguration, and even East Africa. But Kenya, played actively, and we even saw some governors travel to the same inauguration. I think that the previous regime might have gotten so involved in it, and even the current one, even commenting, I think even bringing in the issue of the French president in, has made it look like we are not neutral, or we are playing to the, for the interest of the foreign regimes in this conflict. So I think Kenya needs to go back, play the role of the neutral arbiter in some of these conflicts. We have been a home to very many foreigners who are fleeing war. It is sometimes we complain like a leader in Nairobi. We're seeing a lot of hawkers now from the Congo, DRC and Burundi, selling coffee and tea around the development sites in Nairobi. But the country needs to be very neutral in some of these conflicts, Somalia, Sudan, and DRC now.
President Tshisekedi is definitely not comfortable with President William Ruto in as far as